When teaching, it's really hard to see if there's an equitable learning environment when students are working in teams. Is everyone receiving the same amount of opportunity when they're working in teams? And it's really hard to get that sort of feedback in class.
Coming into Cornell, one of my research areas is studying authentic learning environments and how can we measure what our key learning objectives are in these environments. And often they're really tough things to measure. We want our students to engage in teamwork. And it turns out that this is really hard. The learning objectives in this space are unclear. It's difficult for us as instructors to know what's happening on our teams, to know when to intervene, how to intervene. And I've looked at this from some more traditional ways. For example, developing a survey instrument. Did you feel like you had to overcome conflicts with your team? What skills did you employ, et cetera? But students often, they know what the right answer is. And our students are smart and they know what you want to hear. And so you really have to prompt the student well to write deeply about this. When generative AI rocked the educational space, it was definitely scary, but also with my education researcher hat on, I saw this as a really cool opportunity to coach students through the reflective process. How can we not just ask a static question, but take the responses to that static question that students are responding with, feed that into a generative AI model, and come out with a follow-up question that helps them reflect more deeply.
This AI tool, we have a predefined initial question asking students about their experience, and based on how they respond to it, the AI tool will then take that response and continuing asking follow-up questions. One thing that I think is a really cool opportunity with this tool is how adaptable it is. My experience has mostly been using it for this one biomedical engineering seminar course. However, you can add whatever sort of context that you want. So if it's a much larger 300-person class, those are details that you can put into it and highlight. So I think that's what's been really cool, how scalable this has the potential to be.
My name is Joan. I'm currently a senior studying biomedical engineering. For the past summer, I worked with Dr. Alexandra Wirtz on this AI reflective tool project. And analyzing the data sets, I noticed a pattern, kind of like how every time when students weren't like having a good understanding of certain words, they would be confused at first. They would be like, I don't quite understand what this question means, and they would put in the feedback. The tool that we created can actually recognize this pattern, and they would ask a follow-up question. We got feedbacks from students saying that, this is a total aha moment for me. I didn't understand the question. Now I do understand it, and I wish I could change my answer.
So this is a magnetic takeaway lesson from this experience. There's been many, but one that has really sort of stuck with me is AI isn't going to solve it all. And so I think one place where this tool that we've developed is really interesting is that it's not meant to replace a teacher. It's not meant to teach a student or to grade or to give the right answer or anything like that. It's not giving information. It's asking really good questions.